Hi guys. So today's Friday, and I decided to do a video blog instead of regular blog, which I'll probably end up typing up a regular blog anyways because I'm going to be home all night tonight. But I am a little bit excited because I got back from my post office earlier, and this came in the mail. This side, I'm backwards. This came in the mail, which is from a fan and friend, Chandler, who totally rocks, and sent me this for my birthday. So you'll probably see me in maybe jeans and a thong and this sweater in an upcoming set, hopefully soon. I gotta get to the studio and shoot some more sets. I also got this, which I've been dying for, from another fan of mine. His name is John. He wanted me to shoot a set for him in a bikini, but he's got this thing for like Sports Illustrated bikinis, but I don't fit in them because they're so freaking tiny. And I have a huge thing for Ed Hardy, so I asked him if maybe he could get me something Ed Hardy-like, and I would shoot him a set in it. And he got me this bikini, which I fell in love with when I first saw. It says, "Love kills slowly." Here's the back, the butt. Here's the front. This is like a really expensive bikini too, mind you, because Ed Hardy stuff is not cheap. That's the front. And then this is the top. And then the straps, which say Ed Hardy on them. You can't read that. It's not going to get that close. But it's totally hot, and I freaking love it. And I'll be shooting a set for him in this, and then possibly a set for my site as well. But not the same set. Usually when people send me stuff, I like to send them something special on the side. Just a reminder for anybody who decides to buy me something for my birthday, which is coming up in 16 days. My second annual 21st birthday. Definitely going to go out and get trashed. I am going to go out and get trashed on Tuesday too, because Tuesday is St. Patrick's Day, and I'm Irish and Mexican, so I'm going to go out and get wasted. Probably have a hangover for school on Wednesday, but that's okay. I'll get over it. They'll get over it. Whatever. I have to tell you about last night. Last night was my first night at morgue, and I'm not allowed to talk about like cases and whatever, and I can't like, you know, tell you anything specific, but I totally thought it was amazing. I got to work on my first actual dead body. Like, I've seen dead bodies before at like funerals and whatever, who hasn't? And I've seen like dead bodies on the street before, but this was like really cool to actually have a dead person in front of me and to be able to work on him. It was awesome. So we got to, you know, do the embalming procedure, you know, drain the blood, fill him with embalming fluid, stitch him back up, clean him, make him look pretty, whatever. So it was definitely an experience. It was really cool. And we got to go into the cooler and the fridge, the cooler, whatever you want to call it. And we got to look at the bodies that were in there too. And there is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Like I said, I can't give any details. And my teacher said use the term professional discretion when referring to this, because he's like, I'm sure other people will ask you like what'd you learn and what'd you do and this and that. And he's like, just tell them it's professional discretion. And if they know what it means, they won't ask you again. And if they don't know what it means, they'll be too confused to ask you again. So I was like, alright, awesome. So I'm definitely excited. And I can't wait to go back next week. Although my legs, my hips, and my lower back are killing me today because we had to be on our feet for 5 hours straight last night. And I didn't even feel good yesterday, but I was like, it's morgue and it's my first night and I'm going. And I'm going to make it. And I'm going to have fun. And I did. It was awesome. So I'm definitely excited to go back next week. I've got today off of school and then the weekend, and then Monday I start back up to school again. And it's totally cool because since this is third quarter, they cut down our classes. So on Monday, like we would normally have classes Monday through Thursday, and we would have one class for 2 hours and then a break. Well, it'd be an hour class and then a break, and then an hour class and then a break, but it'd be the same class for 2 hours. And then it'd be the same class for another 2 hours with a break in between the hours, and then a half-hour lunch, and then another class for 2 hours with a break in between. that's what our schedule would be like Monday through Thursday. Well, because it's third quarter and we start morgue, what happens is Monday we have a class for 2 hours with a break in between. Then we have one class for an hour, and then we have a different class for an hour with a break in between those two. Then we have a half-hour lunch, and then we have a class for 2 hours with a break in between. Tuesday, it's one class for 2 hours, one class for 2 hours, one class for 2 hours. You know, same as Monday, except that instead of having 2 classes for an hour apiece, we have one class for 2 hours. Wednesday is awesome. Wednesday, we get to leave early because we have morgue on Thursday. There's 2 classes in morgue right now, and one goes on Tuesday night and one goes on Thursday night. Well, the kids that go on Tuesday night don't have to come in until late on Wednesday, and those that go on Thursday night get to leave early on Wednesday. So on Wednesday, we have a lab for 2 hours, which is really cool. We get to like rebuild faces and stuff. Not like real faces, but like clay and stuff like that. And then, so we have that for 2 hours with a break in between if we choose to take it. We don't have to take it. I didn't last time because I was we're starting with ears. So I was working on molding my ear. And then we have a class for 2 hours, and then we leave for the day. We're done. Which is really cool. So we get to get out at noon. And then on Thursday, we have a class for 2 hours, a class for 2 hours, and then we get out at noon. And then we don't have to be down to the morgue until 2. So we have that 2-hour break. But they say it takes like an hour to get to morgue, but it only took me 40 minutes yesterday, and that was with a little bit of traffic. And so I kind of just sat there and chilled out with people for a little while. And then we go in at 2, and then we're there until 7, and then I think last night I got home at like 7:30, 7:45, somewhere around there, and there was a little bit of traffic. Definitely, because it was rush hour, like 7 something. So. But I got home and I worked on my site stuff for a little while, and then I passed the fuck out because I was tired. And I've been running around all day, and I'm about ready to kill the people at my bank account because they screwed up my bank account again. And now I have to wait till tomorrow to fix it because they're like, we can't do anything until this check clears. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, well, you have to wait until whenever this check clears. And I'm like, or until I get my paycheck tomorrow. Which should have come today but didn't come today, so it'll probably come tomorrow. They're like, yeah, or until you get your paycheck and you can cover the amount of this check. And I was like, whatever. So now I have to wait until either tomorrow or Monday, because nothing ever goes through over the weekend, but stuff might come through tonight. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. And if I get my check tomorrow, then I can fix it. Otherwise, I have to wait till Monday and fix it. And I swear to God, once I fix this, I'm going to close my bank account with this bank because it's been nothing but issues since I've had my bank account. I mean, granted, they give like awesome like rewards and stuff for being with them, but it's not worth the hassle I have to go through every month to deal with this. So, whatever. This is a long-ass video blog. That's okay though. It'll probably be about the length of my journal, except now you get to listen to and watch me instead of reading. Some people don't like to read, which is totally cool. I can understand. So, yeah, now I have to go back to work. I have to work on my site stuff. The dog's passed out, must be nice. But yeah, I gotta work because I'm making another free site. Some of you might know that I've spoiled bratblog.com, where I write about girls and try to sell girls and whatnot. But I bought a new domain name because I used to have Brits Brats, but I didn't renew my term on that one, so they canceled that, and then they canceled Little Virgin Brats. Everything was Brats because, you know, bratty previously. No big deal that everything is gone now with that. Whatever. I hadn't updated them in forever anyways. But I bought Brits Babes, so now I'm working on creating a gallery site for Brits Babes. Just a bunch of girls and then a bunch of free galleries and whatnot, so you guys can check that out too. That should be up later. Yeah. And tell your friends about me. Tell me to your friends. I would love you. I would appreciate it. And buy me stuff for my birthday, because I'm awesome and you love me. For sure. Alright, back to work. I will see you guys maybe later this weekend or next week whenever I decide to do another video blog. Let's not stutter. No stuttering. Alright, later guys.